Let's face it, working 40 hours a week at a job you hate truly sucks. But unfortunately, it's the life that most people are trapped in. At a very young age, you're told, go to school, get a job, work for the man, pay the bills, and then your life comes to an end. But it doesn't really have to be this way, does it? Well, the good news is, with the growing trend of businesses leveraging automation and the internet booming, there has never been a better opportunity to build passive income than right now. Oh, and if you're in your 20s watching this video, then you owe it to yourself to really make the most out of it, so you can live much more comfortably in the long term. And by that I mean, having time freedom, location freedom, and money freedom. So in this video, you're going to learn the top 5 ways of building passive income in your 20s so that you could design the life that you really want. Does that sound cool? Hey, before we dive in, if you like videos on online business and passive income, then definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss a new video. And now, it's time to jumpstart your revenue. So the very first method of creating passive income online in your 20s is something that I like to refer to as passive investing. And with this, there are multiple apps out there that you could use nowadays, such as M1 Finance, you have Moneyline, you also have an app called Acorns. This is the one that I'm primarily using as of right now. And basically how these apps work is you could set them to where every single week you will put in a specific amount of money that will go into this account, right? So basically every week you could, have it to where it's linked to your bank account, and then it'll of course take out that amount and it'll put it right into this account right here. So then also with Acorns, they have this other thing called roundups, where every time you make a purchase, you round it up to the next dollar amount, and then you will pay the difference, and that'll of course go into your Acorns account. And basically what I mean by that is, let's say for example that you were to spend, $3.30 on, some like snacks or something, right? You buy, some chips and dip at your local store. What it'll do is it'll round it up to $4, and then that additional 70 cents will go into your Acorns account. Now, this is something that, when you first hear about this, it might sound boring. It might sound very little to you. You might think, well, this doesn't really sound like a lot, but trust me when I say this is something that can definitely add up in the long term, right? So in my case, as you can see right here, I currently have about $61.23. And what's funny is I actually had more in this account at one point, but I kind of made the mistake of withdrawing and I used that towards something else. So I kind of messed up a little bit there, but I did have a lot more in this account. Like I had like a few $100 in here that I, took out for some reason. And yeah, so this is like from, just like within like a few weeks being on this app. And, this is from, just automatic investing, right? So what's nice about this is you don't really notice it. You don't really notice it as much because, little amounts, over time. But it is something that can definitely add up in the long term. If you're really looking to, I guess, have more long-term, security, or long-term, I guess, like kind of like a good like line of security to, kind of like fall back on, this is definitely an app that I highly recommend checking out. Or you could even check out any of these other apps like, Moneyline. They have their auto invest account right here. You have M1 Finance, and you've got plenty of other apps that you could, of course, look into as well. But with Acorns, they actually have this thing where you could actually view your potential for the long term. So right now, it had like $61 invested, and it shows that at the age of 37, I could have up to $7,000 with this app alone. Or if we go up to, like, let's say, for example, the age of like, 50, for example, I could have about $20,000 right there just with this one stream alone, right? So, I mean, it isn't necessarily like you're earning money, you are putting, money aside, but it is something I still highly recommend checking out. And again, if you're in your 20s, this is one of the best things that you could do because, regardless of what happens, you'll always have something to fall back on, right? So let's actually move on to method number 2, which is doing something known as Redbubble. Now, if you aren't familiar with this site, it's basically very similar to teespring.com, where, you can list out t-shirts, you could design your own shirts, and whenever someone buys, you get a commission. With Redbubble, it's pretty much the same type of thing, right? You've got clothing on here, you've got stickers, you've got masks, face masks for, the COVID thing, phone cases, wall art. I mean, you got a whole bunch of things you could design on here. And what's really nice about this app is you don't need to worry about any sort of like, shipping and fulfillment. Basically, all you're doing is you're uploading designs on your Redbubble shop, and whenever someone buys designs that you created, you will then of course get paid that commission, right? So if you've got, let's say for example, a massive following somewhere and you got plenty of people coming to your store and they're buying your designs, well, you don't really have to do any additional work on your end. It's pretty much Redbubble that takes care of all the shipping and fulfilling for you, and then you of course will get paid that commission, right? And to give you an idea in terms of what is possible with this, I actually found someone on Reddit who posted on here. This is about 2 years ago he posted this. almost making enough on Redbubble to quit my job. So he pretty much kind of shared his, I guess, his success right here. And he even shared that he has a YouTube channel, which is called Passive Owl. And what's interesting is this guy is actually still making videos on Redbubble about 2 years after he made this post right here. So that really just goes to show that this is something that is definitely working. It's still working today. It's still something that you can make money with, and it's still a pretty reliable way of making passive income online. So if you want to learn more about Redbubble, I highly recommend checking out this channel right here, Passive Owl right here. And he's got plenty of videos on how to make money with Redbubble. You know, like Redbubble for beginners, backpacks and duffel bags for passive income, 1,000 in license in passive income using a license on Redbubble. So again, there's plenty of ways you can make money with Redbubble. Of course, as of right now with the coronavirus thing, I highly recommend that if you were to do this, I highly recommend selling face masks, because these are something that is, I guess, required almost everywhere nowadays, except, you know, maybe countries like, you know, Sweden and Norway. Face masks are like kind of required everywhere right now, right? So people are always looking to, I guess, you know, wear something cool. Like if we go to adult masks right here, this will bring up a bunch of really cool designs. Foggy Glasses Club, this really cool skeleton face mask. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff on here, and you could simply get paid to design one of these, and whenever someone buys, you will of course get paid that commission, right? So all of these masks that you see right here, these are all created from individual, you know, vendors on this platform, and they of course get paid a commission from Redbubble whenever like someone like myself decides to buy one of these masks, right? So this is a really cool and unique way of making passive income online. Hey, before we move on to method number 3, I just want to mention that I recently got this mask off of Redbubble.com, and out of curiosity, what do you think? Is this like awesome or what? Anyways, if you're getting value in this video so far, then I'd really appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and tap the bell icon so this way be notified whenever there's a brand new video here. And also, I'm curious to know, what is your reason for wanting passive income? Why do you want passive income? What would it really allow you to do? I'd really be interested to hear what your thoughts are, so let me know in the comments down below. I want passive income because... fill in the blank. But anyways, without further ado, let's pick things right back up. Let's actually move on to method number 3, which is doing something known as Turo. Right now, Turo is very similar to a site known as Airbnb, which I'm sure you're very well familiar with. This is basically like the Airbnb, but for cars, right? So what you could do here is you could actually rent out your car off this platform and earn passive income, right? So you could type in your location, and then you can kind of see what's available, and I actually did that here. So currently in my location, there are people renting out their Kia Forte, Jeep Karaoke, and I could, you know, rent this for 42 bucks a day if I want to, or 27 a day. And, you know, someone, you know, this one is like $81 a day. So, of course, this is something that, depending on what your car is worth, depending on the type of car that you have, depending on the condition it's in, depending on your location, of course, you know, depending on a lot of different things, you will want to, of course, go through this site, go through the option that says list your car, and then you'll want to go through the steps of actually, you know, going through it and filling out the information, right? So what's really cool is you can make an average of $706 per month on the Turo marketplace right here. And I actually found an article, Making Money with Turo, and he basically kind of goes more in depth in terms of what is possible. So the time it takes is less than 15 minutes to list your car. You could earn up to 90% of the trip price, depending on your make and model. You could make up to 50 plus in your daily earnings. So imagine this: you rent out a car. You know, you don't really have to do any additional work for this. Someone can rent out your car. If you're not like using it for work or something, like let's say for example you work 4 days out of the week out of 7 days, right? And someone wants to use your vehicle, you know, for those 3 days that you aren't working, right? So you could let them borrow it, and then you could of course earn passive income with that, right? So imagine getting, you know, like 150 bucks per week with this, you know, completely passively. I don't know about you, but to me that sounds pretty cool right there. So yeah, this pretty much kind of goes over exactly what that's all about. But again, if you have a car that you're not using, that you want to earn some money with, then I definitely recommend checking out this app right here. But let's move on to method number 4, which is probably one of the oldest ways of creating passive income online, and that is starting a YouTube channel. This is hands down one of the best ways of creating passive income online, because YouTube has been around for a very long time, I think since like 2005, so like 15 years now, and it's just been proven. It's been proven for the long term. It's still working very well today. There's still tons of people on this platform earning lots of money with Google AdSense. And just to give you an idea, my channel just recently for the first time got approved in the Google AdSense program, and currently right now I'm at about, you know, almost 2,000 subscribers, but I recently crossed the 1K subscribers and 4,000 hours, and I got this letter in the mail right here. This letter came in the mail, basically just saying that, you know, I got approved, and I just need to enter a code and I can just earn money from Google AdSense, right? So just to give you an idea in terms of what is possible here, if I go over to my AdSense right here, as you can see right here, I got in the platform around September 16th, so almost a month ago, and within not even a full month, I already made $255 completely passively. This is with a very small channel of about 2,000 subscribers, a little bit less than that, and about 300 videos that I posted within my first year, right? So I've only been doing YouTube for about a year, and although I have put in lots of work with this, again, there's this thing called the compound effect, right? You know, small actions repeated over the long term can make a massive difference, right? So this is just to show you what is possible with a small channel like this. But I mean, there's even channels like, you know, for example, this guy right here, Jamie Resendez, his channel is about, 11,000 subscribers. This guy's making over $1,000 every single month completely passively. Imagine earning an extra $1,000 every single month completely passively, and this money's coming in, regardless of if you're working or not. Of course, it is recommended that you keep putting in work, to really keep it going. Imagine that, $1,000 that you get every single month completely passively. I don't know about you, but to me that sounds pretty cool right here. So if you have not started a YouTube channel yet, and let's say, for example, that you have, been online, you've been trying a bunch of things, and you haven't really had much, success in terms of making money online. One of the best things that you could do is start a YouTube channel. There's just so much opportunity with this, not just with Google AdSense, but with many other, methods of monetizing this as well. You could even actually, sell Redbubble merch on your YouTube channel. You could link that in your, description. And if you have a following that's built up and they want to buy your merch, that's a great way of selling Redbubble stuff. You could promote apps like Acorns with their referral program, get like the commissions whenever someone signs up. Or in my case, my number one recommendation, this actually brings me to method number 5, which is my number one recommendation, is doing something known as affiliate marketing. How exactly does affiliate marketing work? Well, affiliate marketing works like this, right? You have regular everyday people. Let me go to my pen right here. We have regular everyday people like you and me, just regular everyday consumers who are, for the most part, facing some sort of problem in their life. They want to solve some sort of problem. And on the other end, you have product owners, right? So you have people that, they have certain programs that they created, and these people want more sales, right? So this guy on the right here wants more sales to his business, and you as the affiliate, you are essentially the middleman. Your job is simply to connect the two together, right? So anytime you refer a customer to a product owner, you get paid a commission. So whenever he buys through your link, you will then get paid that commission. That's pretty much how affiliate marketing works in a nutshell. So really all you are doing is you are helping other businesses selling products online, then you of course get paid a commission whenever you refer a customer, right? And in my case, I've been doing affiliate marketing for quite a while now. And in my case, one of the programs that I promoted here is called the 4%. With this one program alone, I was able to make over $1,000 just with this one income stream. This is with one program alone. I have some pending commissions right here, but altogether I made about $1,000. Here's another one that I promoted called Invincible Marketer, and with this one I made almost $1,000. I'm at like $917 right now. And both of these programs are like educational programs, so it's like, courses, ebooks, that type of stuff is kind of what this is. But with affiliate marketing, you could even promote things like, monthly recurring programs. So there are programs such as, Aweber, there is ClickFunnels, and these programs right here actually pay you monthly residual income, right? So what's really nice about programs like these is you could refer a customer, they sign up, and then they pay like a monthly fee to have access to that software, right? So programs like ClickFunnels, this is one of the best affiliate programs out there. You could actually earn up to 40% in monthly recurring commissions, right? So with ClickFunnels, the base membership is about $97 per month. And whenever you refer a customer, you get an extra $38 every single month just from that one customer alone. Now, in my case, I haven't promoted ClickFunnels personally that much. I haven't really promoted, Aweber or that many like monthly recurring programs, but this is something that I'm actually starting to look into more myself. And if you want to earn more residual income, then I definitely recommend it going down this route right here. And just to give you an idea, there are tons of people that are earning lots of money with the ClickFunnels program. As you can see right here, here's actually one person that made about $10,000 with ClickFunnels. And, within like the last 30 days, he actually made almost $3,000. So imagine this, right? You get people into ClickFunnels, you put in the work one time, and then you are getting paid over and over and over again, for many, many months down the road. And these are tools that people need if they want to really build up their business online properly, right? So if you're looking to build an online business, a ClickFunnels is a great tool to have, or, Aweber is a great tool to have if you want to build up your email list and, of course, maintain contact with your email subscribers, right? So these are things that people definitely need in the long term if they want to really be in business long term. And that's why the customer lifetime value is very good on programs like these, right? So this is really just to give you an idea in terms of what is possible with affiliate marketing. But if you want to learn more about how to do affiliate marketing step by step, like let's say for example that you're like, well, this sounds really great, but how exactly do I do this? How exactly do I get, long-term consistent sales online? Well, I do have a free training that you could check out. The very first link down below will give you access to my free 4-day training. And all you have to do to get access to this is simply enter your first name, your email here, click on the button, and then from there get instant access to my free 4-day training. So this will go much more in depth about how to build a highly profitable business online by selling other people's products. But anyways, hope you got lots of value in this video. If you did, be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and take care.